Have some more breaking news coming in on that. Today's happenings here was a political procedure, says Pakistan's army. Pakistan army saying they have nothing to do with what happened today. The DG ISPR now almost reacting with a neutral stance. Today's happening was a political procedure. Pakistan army has nothing to do with it. Remember, those who fall out with the army never have a bright future politically in Pakistan. So long, Pakistan army has not outrightly supported Imran Khan or have denied him. In fact, so long they've been neutral, and on that line itself, saying the same tune, Pakistan army now saying that they have nothing to do with the procedure. Pakistan army has nothing to do with it. It is a political procedure. This is the DG ISPR almost taking a neutral stance here on Imran Khan attempting to dissolve the assembly. Remember, this is a major twist in the event. He was supposed to be facing the no confidence motion, and just in the nick of time, the speaker there almost shunning the united opposition, saying that considering there is political conspiracy, there is foreign conspiracy to Imran Khan's resignation or him being pushed out. That said, the assembly will be dissolved and there will not be a no confidence motion. Almost came as a big surprise to the united opposition there. Now, Imran Khan will continue to be in power. He will remain the Prime Minister of Pakistan for a little longer. Just then, you have the army of Pakistan now, who's in fact not really against Imran Khan entirely, has not really verbally spoken against him, but has so far dismissed all the foreign conspiracy theories. And now taking a neutral stance post the speaker's announcement. Here is the Pakistan army saying today's happenings was a political procedure. Pakistan army has really nothing to do with it. The DG ISPR there almost saying that, almost distancing themselves from what has happened in the Pakistan Assembly. Remember, we're still looking at protests that continues inside Pakistan Assembly. We have the united opposition of Pakistan who are vehemently protesting, saying that the speaker's declaration was almost unconstitutional. This is not part of this. The constitution does not allow it. They were trying to use the provisions of the constitution to try and carry out a no confidence motion, almost insisting that Imran Khan has lost confidence of members of his own party, and that since he did not have the numbers, there must be a no confidence motion that must be moved. Imran Khan there was not willing to face this trust vote, and now finally it appears that the speaker has almost dismissed and dissolved the assembly. Let me quickly cut across to a representative from Pakistan, Alia, joining us for a little perspective on that. Alia, give us an understanding. Pakistan army there distancing themselves from what happened in the assembly.
He's switched off by the assembly officials, because they are saying that the opposition cannot be allowed to have their own session, and the time is over for the session. So the lights are out, and the opposition was having its own session. Ayaz Sadiq was chairing it. They were voting on the no trust motion against Prime Minister Imran Khan, and the session was going on. The opposition's way of protesting against the Deputy Speaker's decision, but now the lights are out and the opposition members are being told to end their session, and they are not being facilitated here by the assembly officials. So we are at the press gallery of the Parliament House right now. The Parliament session is happening right now, and the opposition has evolved this way to protest against the Deputy Speaker's decision. And you can see that the lights are out. There are no lights in the session right now, at the assembly right now. We don't know what happened. So we have been told that the lights the power has been deliberately switched off by the assembly officials, because they are saying that the opposition cannot be allowed to have their own session, and the time is over for the session. So the lights are out and the opposition was having its own session. Ayaz Sadiq was chairing it. They were voting on the no trust motion against Prime Minister Imran Khan, and the session was going on. The opposition's way of protesting against the Deputy Speaker's decision, but now the lights are out and the opposition members are being told to end their session, and they are not being facilitated here by the assembly officials.